And today we're going to make some low-fat vegan cookies. These have no sugar in them and no flour in them, and they're really yummy. So what you're going to need for this is you're going to need 180 grams of ground almonds, a packet of milk chocolate chips, 1 teaspoon chia seeds, some I put some hazelnuts in it, but what I've done is I've ground them up so that smashed them up so they're a bit smaller. You're going to need some dates, which need chopping small or cutting, and you're going to need 2 tablespoons of almond milk. And what you do is you put it all in a bowl like this, so it's a mixture like this, and then you mix it up. So your cookie dough should look like this, and when it's done you roll it into balls like this, and then you put it in the oven at 180 Celsius for 6 minutes. Take them out, get a fork, squash them down, which I'll show you when I do that, and then put them in for another 6 minutes. So what you want to do when they've been in the oven about 10 minutes, you want to get a fork and press them down that way, and press them down that way, and then just to flatten them out. So what you want to do is when you get them out the oven after the first 10 minutes, you want to press them down like this so that they're flatter and they're more like cookie shape, and then stick them back in the oven. For my next load of cookies, you are going to need 250 grams of peanut butter. I've got crunchy, a packet of white chocolate chips, 2 tablespoons of sweetener, 1 full egg and 1 egg yolk. Put it all in the bowl and mix it up, and then make it into balls. So here are the vegan cookies. Look at me. And these are the finished peanut butter cookies. Just got to leave them to cool. So next I'm making some rolls. I've made my dough, and now I'm going to separate them into separate dough balls and then leave them to raise again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to separate these into separate rolls. That's usually about enough. So you want some flour, and you want to flatten it out, get plenty of dough on it, and then you want to knead it in like this till it's all kneaded in, until you can form a tea cake size roll, and then stick it on a tray. I'm going to get your next one and just keep doing this until you've got all your rolls. It's quite easy to do. Shape them up. Make sure that you have plenty of flour on the surface so that your dough doesn't stick. And then what you need to do then after this is, I usually put them on the top of the cooker while the oven's heating up. And I just put a tea towel over the top and just leave them to rise for about 45 to an hour, something like that. 45 minutes to 1 hour. And then you've got your own rolls. Stop. So I've left the bread cakes to rise for about 45 minutes, and now I'm going to pop them in the oven. And these are the finished homemade rolls. Thanks very much for watching.